So my name's Gannon and I live in what's known as the Little Yellow Church with my 3 dogs, and I'm presently a PhD student and I've been flood affected, not once but twice. There's been a very difficult traumatic recovery because I call it the drip feed of disappointment. Because when you get home, you actually discover that you've lost a lot, and it comes in little drip feeds. So you realise that when you're looking for that possession, it's not there anymore. Because often, my experience has been that locals help locals, and that we know on the ground, perhaps the elderly or the people that haven't got help, that have sort of been the stragglers, who haven't been able to put their hand up so quickly and so readily. So they're saying, oh, hang on a minute, could the council not stop the rubbish collection? Could the council not close the hub? Because we're just getting started. Like, our journey's just begun with the recovery, but now the council and the mayor wants things to return to normal. And the new normal for flood-affected victims... Hello, Diesel. Oh, is that your toy? Diesel's got his toy. There you go. The new normal for most of us is homelessness. And quite frankly, most of us, we're not insured. So you're looking at big ticket items, and you're looking at, particularly with single women, widows, they're not connected to tradies, to plumbers, to builders, to electricians. It took me a month to get my electricity on because I didn't know who the tradies were. There's lots of sort of disparity between the haves and the have-nots, and so not everyone is playing on the same level playing field with the recovery. So groups like this, Corps, and keeping the doors open to the hall helps that disparity, helps people get help when they're finding it very difficult to really get help. So caring, an older couple came in and just really spoke like Ma and Pa Kettle, and just, really showed real genuine warmth and empathy, and really listened to the needs that you had. And then the team came in and started building shelves and, wiping down walls and, bringing their tools and their expertise. And, I found the guys that, there's a thing called male toxic energy. And often, in times of great stress, that kind of attitude rears its head, but I found that these men were really gentle, very, very sweet, very compassionate, and at one stage I actually trusted them so much that I left them to it and went and helped another friend of mine at Empire Vale to see if she needed help. Just been a really difficult time, but amongst it we've actually really reconnected as a community. And young people have come and given our community a vision for recovery, which is about organising the second stage of the recovery, which is actually finding plumbers for people who can't find plumbers, having a tool library where you can borrow tools and not buy them, reconnecting older people who are not on the internet, not on the phone, not on computers, connecting them with people who can actually do their grant developments for them, like fill out the paperwork, press that button, follow up. Because a lot of people, are not coming out of their homes until things have kind of settled down and the waters have receded. The community has rallied, and they've rallied mainly around what we call Wardell Corps. and that's Joel and Venetia, just a local young couple new to the community who've set up a not-for-profit for the recovery, and we're at the Memorial Hall, and it's been taken over, as you can see, so that flood-affected people, not only in Wardell, but the Corey people in Cabbage Tree Island, which completely got wiped out, Broadwater, Woodburn, Empire Vale, Korakai, all the schools were closed. They've all been damaged, they've not opened. 23 families in Empire Vale have been displaced. It really has been a catastrophic flood, and people have been completely disenfranchised. But
where is the hall, and what does CORE stand for? Just so you can use that to cut that in.
Well, I don't even know what CORE stands for. CORE, Community of Recovery. I don't know what.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So the hall is in Wardell. It's the Wardell War Memorial Hall, and it originally was established by local people who donated thousands of dollars to create this hall during the Anzac period after World War II. So, and in the 50s they also donated a lot of money. So it's actually a community-led hall, but the lease of the hall is by the Ballina Shire Council, who want to shut the hall down for an election, even though it's a community, it's more than a hub, it's a community home for a lot of people to get together and restore and recover in their community. So for Wardell, I just really hope that the community unites, that they rally together, that they hug each other, and that they unite to raise their voices. This is their community, this is our hall. It's been donated by, Anzac people from the past who've donated money so that the doors could remain open. And I really hope that the Wardell community unites together to speak to the Ballina Shire Council to leave the doors open, because they can have the election anywhere. Thank you.
Good, yeah,
okay.